Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are standing right here in the heart of Banjarmasin, south of Kalimantan, and look at what's behind us.
This is Masjid Raya Sabil Al Muhtadin, one of the most iconic and magnificent mosques in the all of Kalimantan, and honestly, the photos are not just enough to represent the magnificent and the most royal mosque in all of South Borneo.
Okay, before we dive into how beautiful this place looks, let's talk about where it all begins, because the history of this mosque is truly fascinating. The name Sabil Al Muhtadin actually comes from a famous Islamic book written by one of the Banjar's greatest scholars, Sheikh Muhammad Arsyad Al-Banjari, who lived in 1710 to 1800. His book, Sabil Al Muhtadin lil Tafakuh fi Amri Ad-Din, means the path of those who are guided in understanding religion. Naming this mosque after his work was a tribute to his enormous legacy in spreading Islam across South Kalimantan.
Now, here's something most people don't know. This mosque was built on historical significant land. Before this became a place of worship, this exact site was known as Fort Tatas or Benteng Tatas, a Dutch colonial military fortress. Later, it became a military barracks for soldiers.
The idea to build a grand mosque here was first proposed back in 1964 with the laying of the foundation stone by Governor Abrani Sulaiman. But construction was delayed due to political instability, including the aftermath of G30S PKI incident. It wasn't until 1974 that construction truly began again, and after 7 years of hard work, on the 19th of February 1981, President Suharto officially inaugurated this magnificent mosque.
See those towers? This mosque has 5 minarets in total. The 4 smaller ones around the building each stand at 21 meters tall. But the main minaret, that one soars up to like 45 meters high. It's a landmark you can spot from across the city.
Okay, now I need everyone to just look at this place for a second. The main prayer hall alone covers 5,250 square meters. To put that into perspective, the mosque can hold about around 15,000 worshippers, around 7,500 in the inside and the rest in the outside in the open courtyard and the corridors.
Where it gets really special and entertaining. The walls here are covered in 1,830 square meters of light green marble, which is giving it this feeling of grandeur without being overwhelming, and it's pretty refreshing. And those pillars up there are 17 of them, each made of thousands of glass spheres in a circle with a 9-meter diameter. They create this sense of lightness and balances the influence of the thick walls and the pillars.
Masjid Raya Sabil Al Muhtadin isn't just a place to pray. It is the beating heart of Islamic life in South Kalimantan. Within the complex, you'll find the office of MUI, the Indonesian Ulama Council, as well as Basnas, Badan Wakaf Indonesia, and Islamic Center, a public library, and even a radio dakwah station that broadcasts Islamic content across the region.
There is also an Islamic school here from kindergarten all the way to senior high school. So generations of Banjaris children have grown up learning their faith right here in this complex. During Ramadan and Eid celebrations, this place transformed completely. Tens until thousands of people gather here. The entire plaza fills with worshippers, vendors, and families. It becomes the social soul of the entire city.
Visiting this mosque, you'll also get to enjoy the beauty of the famous river city, which is Siring Sungai Martapura. It's also become one of the major destinations for religious tourism visitors who come from Java, Sumatra, and even from abroad to experience the spiritual atmospheres and admire the architecture. It is truly putting Banjarmasin on the map as a city of Islamic culture. Okay everyone, that's it for today's video.
Hope you have a good day.
And see you on the next semester. Thank you for your attention.